Hello, it's Shona Lee. I am here to talk to you today about goal setting. That is because it is February, and so we have had enough time for our January goals to be lost, misplaced, or perhaps just reconsidered. And as part of my goal for the year, I want to get in better shape. And I have been interested in fitness for a really long time. I had forgotten, but I used to subscribe to Shape magazine and stuff like that when I was a teenager. And I've done yoga and I've done a bunch of things, but I'm interested in weightlifting and I was reading this book, and I think I will actually show it to you. High intensity interval training. And I got to the section on body fat percentages and the goal setting and the SMART goals, and their body fat percentages were really low, like unhealthy, alarming, you will not have your period. Like, they don't say that in there, but their point where they put the obesity line was at 31% body fat, and I went and I looked on the National Institutes of Health and the not Center for Disease Control, the World Health Organization. And that 31 is like right in the middle of the healthy body fat percentages for women across the whole age range. And they said this is obese. And then they've got 13% at essential fat, which actually means like that's the minimum amount of fat that you could have and your body will still operate. But they don't have a lower limit on a reasonable target for body weight percentages. So this left me, first off, I'm going to just like fling this one because no. But some of their goal setting, they were the SMART goals, the specific, measurable, attainable, I can't remember, everybody knows SMART, and timely. But they were also arbitrary. They were these, I will lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks. Well, how do you know you actually need to lose 10 pounds in the next 6 weeks? How about you focus on things like, I will be able to complete my entire workout. Or I will go and do my workout to the best of my ability every time it's scheduled. I will show up over and over again rather than set these arbitrary goals which say, okay, I got there, therefore I'm successful. Because so many of our goals are fundamentally arbitrary and outside of our control. Like, what happens if you go and you do all your workouts and you eat properly, but you only lose 7 pounds in 6 weeks? Are you then a failure? According to this, yeah, you would be. But if you showed up and did everything that you wanted to do, you need to be able to say, yeah, hey, go me. I went and did the things that are in my control. So that's the problem with, I think, meeting so many of our goals, is that they are arbitrary in the first place. And so they're outside focused. They are what we think somebody else wants from us. They are focused on, like, where did they even get these numbers? Did they just make them up? Because they don't correlate with anything I've seen, except for on other health and fitness websites. They don't correlate with anything I could find. They made them up. So are you going to meet somebody else's arbitrary made up numbers and then beat yourself up because you can't do it? That's crap. I would suggest that you make goals that are things you actually want. I want to be able to chase my children all the way around the park. I want to be able to, I like hiking. I, Shona, really like hiking. I also like eating. And I know if I want to go on a nice long hike and make it back to the restaurant at the end of the day so that I can eat after my nice long hike, I need to be able to walk fast enough to get back before the restaurant is closed. That's not really arbitrary. I mean, it's kind of arbitrary because I decided how far I wanted to walk in the day anyway, but I really like doing the walk. So it's not an external arbitrary thing. It's a thing I will enjoy doing intrinsically that has other benefits. So that is my suggestion about goal setting, is that you pick non-arbitrary goals. Things you actually want to do, not that you think somebody else thinks you should be doing. Those goals suck. They just suck. Yeah, I have an opinion about that. Also, even if you're going to do the exercises in this book, and I'm a little concerned about them for your knees and your hips and your ankles, and all kinds of things could go wrong with this book, don't follow their fat guidelines. They suck. Bleh. Bye.